not no button, I know wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, cloud splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw draws, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. Soon I met her, I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say my jolly. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on the issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
On outside of Los Angeles, last stop in town before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? She said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready? Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Black 40, triple 38.
Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. For big yards on the right side. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Hall crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got it.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Field, black. Set. Field, yellow. Check, huh?
They give to him on the draw. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
52 close. Hut, hut.
2nd down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
33, yellow.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. He finds space, middle of the field, at the 20. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo, let's go. Let's go.
They'll go play action. Connecting on the slant. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Getting out to his left. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on. That's ready.
3rd and long for him here. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete and brings up 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Panther 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Throwing from the gun here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good.
Will Reichert to kick
So
off.
after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. They give on 2nd to home. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Connects with his back. Hall. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here's the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. Draft 6, Cougar 19.
Air it out on 3rd. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow, go. Black 40. Claude Ray. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Jets, first down.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Down.
Motion man right is Smith.
50, Green.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
Steelers 6.
Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Get it. Ready.
First down, play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Finds the in route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Set. 19. 70 Lions. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers getting back to within one score.
Steelers 13.
Trujillo to kick it away. Returnable from the 1. He dodged the tackle. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Hand it off to the back. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Now.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15-yard line.
Back roll 80. Track 60.
It's now second and 6.
Back now, pressure coming. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he was not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Here we go. Track 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Pass play coming here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Rolling into enemy territory. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Set.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Set.
They go right back to Hall. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Come on, set. 45. White. Eagle blue. Watch out now. Big Spears. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he has Touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Starting from the 5. They pull out the reverse. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
Now a give running right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the set.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Lion, go. Ready.
A give now from the gun. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
10 through 11. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Here we go. Ninth Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer.
They'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Their punter making his way out now. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline, and no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out.
Ready.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Here we go. 10 points.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Jets up multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 45, White. 43, Ray. Black Ultra. Set, go.
They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on, cut.
This is Hall. There he goes again. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Jets grow the lead now to 22 points.
Steelers 13.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing on 2nd. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Buffalo 18. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Running this with Hall. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Down. Ready.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Set. Ready. 38. Hut.
It's Hall again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. This is Trujillo to try to point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense to the line fast.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Panther 60. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
Okay, break.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
60 Eagles.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. They're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Panther 60. Warrior 70. Check smash. Seven Pirates. Panther 11.
Setting up to throw. It's his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here's a throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger.
Gain of 7.
70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. On the move, headed right. Throw is caught by the back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First down.
60 Eagles.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Go! Cougar 19!
Back now, pressure coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Line up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Pittsburgh.